Alright, so sorry for poor quality in mic. I need to get a new one, a better one. I'm a small YouTuber, so you can't really expect much from me. Anyways, this is up to me with a new thing, and kinda this is a little bit of a change. I'm gonna be doing something like this, kinda a little bit, not too often, not too. It's kind of rare, you know. This is just my first one. Um, so as you can see by the title, today I'm going to follow a Bob Ross tutorial on paint.net. Next time I'm going to do one on Windows Internet. Oh no no Microsoft Paint. So I only have like a little while to do this. So yeah, let's get it going.
Hi, welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join us today. And I thought today we'd do one of my favorite kind of paintings where we use the black gesso.
Oh, and also you might hear my mouse click. That's because I don't have a filter for the mic. Anyways, keep going.
So I tell you what, let's start out and run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with us at home. While I'm doing that, let me show you what I've got prepared today. As I say,
Uh,
this black gesso is one of my favorite ways to paint. And today, I've taken black gesso, as you can plainly see, and just painted the bottom with
all
a
right.
little foam brush. And I've used a little brush and just made some indications here
Okay. I don't think I have the necessary tools for this, but
that
let's
look like
just
little distant trees. This
let's
is one
just
of the
do it.
neatest, sneakiest ways of making little distant trees that look like they're far away, and it'll save you a lot of time in your painting. So I think you'll enjoy this one. So let's get started. I'll start out today with the old 2-inch brush and a little bit of the,
All right.
we'll use a little phthalo blue today.
Indian
What the heck?
yellow,
Such a
bright
fantastic day.
red,
Let's use some bright colors that just,
bright
they make you
blue.
happy.
What do we
Just
need?
tap the bristles into the color too. Just make sure that you have a nice even distribution of color all the way through the brush.
All
Okay,
right.
let's go up here. Now, I've got the top covered with liquid white as usual. The bottom of this canvas I've covered totally and completely with a thin, even coat of liquid clear. On top of that, then
Hang
we just
on.
put a little
Hang on. I think I think I gotta do this. How am I gonna do that? Um, Someone help. Oh wait, this isn't a live stream. Uh, Dang, what am I to do here? Oh, right, okay, I just don't know where to start.
sap green and
Alright, it's about that color. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, we're getting pretty good here. This may take a little bit. So, oh, actually, let's go ahead and, there we go. Look, right up here. Alright, now we're kind of just, you know, oh, dang, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I suck, just so you know. What? What did I do? No, those are bad sounds. Okay. Um, Jeez. No, I don't want that. Alright, maybe, plus to make it bigger. That only works in MS Paint. There we go. Oh, don't open. Oh no. Alright. Alright, there. That should do it. There we go. Finally. Jesus, okay. Oh, crap. Sorry for that. So, now what we need to do is get it. Oh, no. Alright. I think I should just... That's good, I guess. Yeah, you see there? There it goes. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Alright, now, shoot. Okay, we get this, and, we get a smaller brush, because I heard him in the beginning. You know, I'm not sure about this. Alright. This is as good as it's gonna get for me. Gotta make it look like there's trees over there. You should have gave me a tutorial on that. Bob. Bob, you should have given me a tutorial on that. But you didn't. Alright, keep going, Bob.
Put a little Van Dyke brown in it to dull it. Then you can see they've sort of blended together. Already you have a misty effect. Now watch here. We'll take a little
Oh,
phthalo blue. Just make little crisscross strokes.
I don't know if I can do that, Bob. You know, I don't... If you look at what Bob has on his screen, and then if you look at what I have on my screen, they don't quite match up. Alright, so I gotta get a lighter blue. And, you know, sorry for the smacking. I don't, maybe a gradient? Oh, no. That wasn't good. Hey, there it goes. I think. Maybe. See, the thing with paint.net is that it lacks, it lacks materials. So let's keep it going.
Start at the top as usual, and we work all the way across. Just allowing that color to blend. And this blend.
Mm-hmm. Just like, okay, that, dang it, come on. That's, no. Come on. There we go. Yeah, like that.
Blending with the liquid white that's on the top here. And we just bring it right on down.
Bob, come on!
And just let all of these little colors just come together. That easy. That easy. Isn't that neat? Already, though, it gives the impression that there's trees far back in the distance, and you can see beautiful little misty areas in there.
Oh, okay,
this black
Bob.
gesso is one of the neatest things that we've ever developed.
Uh-huh, Bob.
There. Okay, and then very lightly we can just go across to take out the brush strokes and blend everything together.
Yeah.
And that easy. We have a
That wasn't
fantastic
easy,
little
Bob.
sky and our distant trees already. And it only takes a matter of a minute or two to do this. Try this, you'll really like it. Now then, let's begin building something in the foreground.
Yeah, Bob,
we'll make some big evergreens. So we'll take some black. We'll use some Prussian blue today. I like that Prussian blue.
Prussian blue it
a
is.
Little green. And maybe a little alizarin crimson. What the heck? As long as they're good dark colors, and I want a blue greenish base to it. So anything that comes out looking that way will work fine. Okay, let me wipe the old knife off here. We just wipe the knife on a paper towel.
Oh, like that.
And I'll find a little fan brush. Number 6 fan brush.
Oh,
We load it full of color. A lot of paint in the bristles, both sides. There. Okay, let's go up here to the canvas. Now then, we have to make some big decisions. Where does our evergreens live? So we just pick a point here and start. All you do is touch, make us a little center line. Just let it,
Bob.
just let it run right
I'm,
down like that. Use the corner of the brush as you work down the tree. Apply more and more pressure so that tree gets bigger, stronger, fuller.
Bob, I don't
as
think
it
I can
works
make a
downward.
tree.
Look there. Okay, now then, maybe we'll give him a little friend. We're going to cover up a lot of these little background trees that were made with a black gesso. But we're going to leave some of them showing through, and you will not believe the distance that you can create in a painting.
No,
Just by doing
Bob,
little
I'm
tricks
barely
like
on the
that.
first tree.
There we are.
No,
I like to paint
no, Bob.
these little evergreens. They're a lot of fun. And this will give you a lot of practice. Maybe we'll do them all the way across the canvas here. This would be a nice place for my little squirrel to live. In the last show, we showed you a little squirrel that we called Peapod the Pocket Squirrel.
Yeah, Peapod the
And we've
Pocket
had so
Squirrel.
many
Who cares?
people
I
write
need
and
this
call back. I want to
tree.
show him again. Maybe we can introduce him to
Bob,
you again
slow
in case you missed him
down.
last time.
Oh,
We
that's
call him
cute,
a pocket
actually.
squirrel because he would absolutely, I think, live in my pocket continually. There he is. Isn't he the sweetest little thing? He's just a little baby gray squirrel. And he climbs down in my pocket at home and
This is
rides
ugly.
around there all day. And then sometimes he even falls asleep in the old pocket, and he'll stay there for hours and hours if I allow him to. There. I'm just making some little evergreens while you watch it. See, now when he climbs down the pocket, that's what he looks like when he's asleep. I want you to see what he looks like up close. Isn't he something? Of course, he's got huge foots for his size. He's been with me now for about a month. And he'll be ready to go in
Jesus,
just a
Bob.
few more weeks. Maybe a few more months. Sometimes I keep them a little longer than actually I have to make sure they got the best possible start in life.
I should probably use art page for this in the third
Off
video.
they go.
This is only one video,
And
guys.
pretty
So.
soon they have their own little squirrels and little condo in Miami and car payments and BMW. You know, all this regular problems that the rest of us have. And there. I'm just still making little evergreen trees using the corner of the old fan brush. And in your world, you put as many or as few as you want. It's up to you. Totally and completely up to you. Let's put a little baby one right in between there. There. Just a little guy. That's for my little squirrel. And then we need a couple of big strong ones for the big squirrels.
I'm still on those other trees, Bob. Calm down.
So I say, just put as many or as few as you want. And they all shouldn't be perfect. Trees are like people. Some of them have flaws, just like I do. There we are. So when you're painting trees, if one of them doesn't come out just perfect, that's a nice tree. Don't always worry about them being just perfect, because it makes your painting look more realistic.
Oh yeah, very realistic, Bob.
Watch here. Let me finish this one real quick. We just drop in something. Maybe. Well, let's go right here.
You're killing me.
Maybe this tree had a bad year and nothing grew right there, and we leave a little place naked and got no clothes on right there. And maybe
Bob,
again,
I'm out of space.
but you can see a little bit of the trunk showing through. But see how interesting making a tree like that is? It adds a little more life to your painting.
Oh my God.
A little more realism. And if you're outside,
Okay, I'm just about done with the trees. Oh,
there.
He wants me to scrape
But that's
too?
quick. You can put the indication of a lot of little tree trunks in there. And with what's on your knife, you can just pull through like that, and it'll make it look like there's a lot of trees where you've only painted a few. There. Okay, now then, let's take, I would just use that same old fan brush. It has some color on it that has blue in it, so if we go into yellow, naturally, we're going to have a beautiful green color. I'll reach up here, be right back, get a little black. I want to dull it down some. Oh, that's better. I want a very dark green. Okay, now then, let's go up in here. Let's begin putting in some nice little highlights on our evergreen trees. just where you think a light would strike. You have to make a determination at this point where your light's coming
Oh
from.
no.
Right side, left side, straight
Oh.
on, above, wherever.
Okay.
Okay, I'm right-handed, so I normally have the light coming from the right side. And you'll find if you're right-handed that normally is the easiest way. Now see, I'm going to leave that one without any highlights. In my mind, he's sort of back in the background, and maybe these large trees have swiped the light. They've got it all, and he has none. Just to break it up a little. Just a little on there. There, I want this little guy there left out. A little bit on here. Now when you're doing this, sometimes it starts working so good, it feels good, and you just take off and you cover the whole tree with highlights.
Oh my
Be
God.
very careful.
My,
Don't lose all
my
that
painting is
beautiful
on crack.
dark color in these. Maybe more important than the light, the time of year you wanted to. I'm sort of lazy and was in a hurry, and I just sort of throw them on with a foam brush. Okay, let's go into, we'll just keep using that same old dirty 2-inch brush that we were using. I'm going to tap in a little color here. We're going to use some yellow ochre, cad yellow, Indian yellow, here and there a little bit of the bright red in there. That bright red, believe it or not, when put with green, makes brown, and it's a duller. You would think it would turn everything red, but it actually dulls the color. Now maybe in our world, there's some nice little grassy areas that flow down here. If we're going to have a little river,
I don't think I have the tools for that.
we need some little grassy areas on the bank. I always like to sit on the bank and watch the river go by. There. So we'll do that. But all you have to do is just tap. Just tap. And the more you tap,
you want me to just
the
tap?
darker this will get, because it's picking up that sap green and Van Dyke brown mixture that's underneath. So that will happen automatically. Automatically. Just make all these little grassy areas here. Wherever.
My goodness. I can't be working on this video for too long.
There we go.
I'll just record it tonight and then work on it tomorrow.
It's just loading a little more color into it. Okay, but think about angles here. Think about how you want the land to flow in your world. It's very important. We'll go back with a little touch of highlight color. And once in a while, I have the least little touch of the liquid white to my brush. I want to do two things. I want to thin the paint and brighten it, so it'll stand out as a highlight on top of these little grassy areas.
A little brighter.
There.
Very brighter.
Bringing it together. Once again, the more you tap this, the softer it becomes, till it can absolutely be made to look like
softer?
velvet. That's
oh no.
There. Okay, now then. Oh, we got this old brush going, shoot. Maybe
there.
Just use the corner of it.
That's fit for a Windows background.
It lives right here below the trees. See there? That's all there is to it. Maybe he's got a friend named Harry that lives right there. Okay, a little change of color. Maybe we'll add the least little touch of the bright red. Whoa, look at that. This guy's the envy of the neighborhood here. He has got one beautiful coat.
Touch of bright red.
We'll give him a little frame right there.
Color and
so you can create the illusion of layers of little trees and bushes. Just
what's going on?
Little things. This is where all the little creatures live. They hide back in there. Maybe, I don't know, one more little one right in here. There.
And
very soft, very quiet places.
Okay.
Let me take the liner brush and take a little bit of, we'll use a little bit of brown and white. Maybe here and there. There's just indication of a little old tree or stick that lives in there.
And
that easy. Just drop
small
it in.
And
now then, time to make some big decisions. Let's go right into titanium white here. Just a little on a clean 2-inch brush. Just pure titanium white. Now this is fun to do if you're demonstrating for friends, because they might not know that you've put color into here. And all they'll see is you load white paint and begin pulling straight down. And all of a sudden, it's going to mix with the color that's underneath. And things will begin happening. So I say this is a marvelous way of shocking friends or relatives if you're doing a little demonstration for them. because it'll just jump right out at you. There we go.
Oh no.
We have instant water underneath there. And then let's take a little touch. Oh, we'll use some Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna mixed together. Whatever. Cut off a little roll of paint. Now then, let's think about maybe there's a little bank right here. Just a little bank. There we are. Okay, there it goes. Do you like seeing the little squirrel? He is some kind of character. So I say we call him Peapod the Pocket Squirrel, because that little rascal absolutely loves pocket. I have an old ragged robe that I wear around when I'm at home, and he climbs in there, and he just rides around, and when I take a shower, I just hang the robe up or something. He stays in there while I'm showering. When I come out, he's waiting on me, ready to go for another ride. Take a little brown and white.
Okay.
Put a little touch of color.
Want some
Just a
more
little
white,
highlight
don't
right
you?
along the top of some of those. There. Something like that.
This
Now
isn't.
then, let's grab another fan brush. I have several going here. Take a
Oh.
little liquid white, go into right into some titanium white. Liquid white's in there only to make it a little.
Whoa.
Let's go up in here and just begin barely grazing the canvas right below that brown. Okay, and then just make it look like there's a little movement in this water, a little shimmer, little things happening. There. There we go. Just some very nice little spots that happen in there. Now then, let's use a little filbert brush. Show you a little trick. Take some liquid white. If you've painted with me before,
I
you've seen
can't
this.
do what Bob is
Take a little
doing.
dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown. I'm going to mix that with a liquid white, so we have a very thin paint. Very thin. Just a little thicker than liquid white. I'm going to take the brush through Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna, just mix them together. A lot of color, both sides. And we go
Purple
up here.
and red.
Come right back
How
down
do you?
here. And only one side, we're going to go through this thin
little bit
paste.
brown?
So we get thin on top and dark on the bottom. Light, dark, thin, thick. Okay? Now that we want to make some little stones, take the brush, go in here, and just give it a little like that. Isn't that neat? Watch all the little stones. How many you want? 10, 20, 100? It's up to you. Up to you. You can have as many or as few as you want in your world. But just like so, and it makes the highlight and shadow in one stroke. And we come back with a little fan brush.
Yep.
And
This.
we clean up the bottom of them.
This is.
Put a little ripple around his foot.
What is this?
And we're in business.
This is sauce.
But that's one of the neatest, nicest ways
Take a
I've ever
shower.
seen of making little stones. Okay, let's have some fun.
Let's-
Time to get crazy.
Oh no.
We'll use a 1-inch brush, and maybe in our world is going
It's
to live.
actually-
Yep, right here. Nice bush lives here. It's a beautiful place for a bush to live. Right in there. And just use this.
Oh, now it's going way too fast.
This gets done with anything. You can put this on with your shoe.
Bush.
Doesn't matter. Put it
You
on
want
there.
you want
All you get is
bushes?
some basic shapes here. Just very basic little shapes here. Like that. Okay, and I have several 1-inch brushes going. Let's take this one. I'll dip it into a little touch of the liquid white. Once again, just to thin the color. We're going to
No,
yellow,
you're
yellow,
fast
yellow,
for me.
sap green. There, all kinds of little yellow ochre, little Indian yellow, just back and forth. That way you get a multitude of colors happening in the brush. Let's go up here.
Green,
Now we have to make big
blue,
decisions. There's
yellow.
the bush it bends. Right
Okay.
here. Just barely pushing upward, just enough to bend the bristles. A little bit. You begin thinking about shape and form and what makes this little bush an individual. There we go. If in your mind you turn each bush into an individual, then you'll work one bush at a time. Think about that little rascal. Give him a name if necessary. Shoot. Some of your friends might look at you like you're a little strange, but if you're a painter, that's expected. It's okay. Kind of a little bright red of that yellow ochre. We'll make us a fireball. There's right there. Okay, here we go. I'm just varying back and forth between those colors. There we are. But working layers.
Oh, boy.
Working layers. And that way you can drop another layer right in. And it
He wants
separates.
me
It
to
looks
do
different.
so much, but I have so
And
little
give dimension
time.
and depth to your painting. It's not just old flat painting. There. This is one of the things when we're teaching instructors. We work a great deal with teaching them how to make these little individual things. Because it's easy just to hit them at random. Your
Okay.
painting will look special if you put
Right.
little efforts into little extras. Let's go back to our Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna.
This.
And let's just put us a little land in here. That won't show too much yet. It will.
Oh, he wants dark purple, green, blue.
And
Duh.
tell you what, go back to the brush that had a little white on it. Let's
No.
put us a little reflection right underneath here. Grab it. Go straight down again.
No, it's
Straight
supposed to be
down. All
dark.
the way up to here. Just straight down. Go gently across. Just enough to give the watery feel.
Uh huh. Oh, okay.
Okay, great.
See,
Now back to
I
the little fan
can't
brush.
do that.
We'll go right in here. This is just white, a little liquid white, titanium and liquid. Just mix them together. And that thin paint will slide right over the top of the
I
tip of
don't
the
have
bead.
enough room for
You know,
all
as my son
this.
pops in and sees little things go up. You find these in the woods all the time. It adds interest to your painting when you do that. Okay, let's get crazy. You know me. I like to do these big tree things. Pretty bush. That's okay. We know he's there. We know how to make it
Oh,
again. Let's make this a big tree. Big old tree. There. The light coming down the side. But just tap with the fan brush. You'll be amazed at what beautiful tree trunks you can make just by tapping with the old fan brush. That's all that you have to do. Now, back to my liner brush. Paint thinner. We'll go right into a little bit brown color. We'll put the indication here and there, some little limbs. Now, just like so. Just a few here and there. Maybe back here in the background. Use a fan brush in a dark color. Maybe there's a few little... Isn't that a fantastic way of making a very effective little
oh,
scene? Just using the black gesso. It works so well, and you can do it. Give it a try. I think you'll absolutely fall in love with it. And with that, I think we have a finished painting. Hope you've enjoyed this one. And from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting, and God bless, my friend.
oh, okay. Well, this is it. Behold, my Bob Ross Paint.net paint. Hey, this is pretty good. I might save it. You know, use it as background. Well, anyways, okay, that's it for this video. Oops. Next time, meet me next time. When I when I do another BobRossPaint.net. Do another Bob Ross Paint, but this time on Microsoft Paint. Alright, well that's it for today. See you guys in the next video. Bye!